to my kings, my queens, my brothers and sisters. Thank you for checking your sister out. I like to give honor where honor's due. And I'm going to give our honor to the Most High God, the infinite creator, source of all things, source within, in Christ. I thank you for checking your sister out. This video right here, like a lot of my videos, this is really dear to me. I will be sharing this video on 2 platforms, on the Facebook as well as YouTube, alright? But let me just say this right here. Family, you know that I'm always, trying to speak life to my brothers and sisters. Even though I know that many of you are going through some things, who's not? We're all going through some things. Nobody's life is perfect. We all have issues, all right? We all are a work in progress, all right? This is just the way it is, And many of you know I'm always saying self-love, self-love, self-love. A lot of times when I make my videos, they're really for me. They are really for me. A lot of time my videos are pretty much like therapy, But I knew that by me doing these videos, they can be a blessing to somebody else. There's somebody else that's going through what I'm going through, or having some kind of experiences that they can relate to a sister, and instead of them speaking, their truth, letting the world, shall I say, on this web know what's going on with them, all right? A lot of people are private, and I get that. They choose to watch other people, seeking in social you find. They choose to watch other people that they can relate to. That's been a blessing to them because they see in somebody that looks just like them. Pretty much, it's like a reflection of yourself, but you're seeing it in other people. And it's nice to see another face and see somebody else that you can relate to, shall I say. Hooking up with people who are spiritually like-minded than yourself, all right? Especially when you somebody that's trying to be true to thyself, yeah, it's nice to see a reflection of somebody else looking back at you, and they can relate to you, all right? Let you know you're not alone. But anyway, I'm always talking about self-love, self-love, self-love. And like I said, when I make these videos, this is therapy for me because I'm working on it myself, okay? I'm working on myself. When I first started my videos was basically talking about me getting out of a relationship, all right? So many had to go back in my vault, Grant Blessed Child vault, when I first started doing my old videos. I think it was like, 3.5 years ago, going on 4 years ago. You can get an idea what kind of videos I was doing. I think I did like maybe 1 or 2 videos talking about relationships. But you get an idea of where your sister was coming from and how I was pretty much operating in lack of self-love and how I was overcoming that, So yeah, did I really want to speak on it? No, but my intention was to just do a video, and pretty much like a video blog, that I'm gonna keep it personal. So when I have one of those days when I'm feeling kind of weak or whatever, self-doubt myself, I can look back at myself, and as far as through that time when I felt confidence, I can look back at myself and reflect on, how I was feeling. Pretty much just trying to draw that energy of how I was then, how I had built myself up to make that video, because I wasn't in a good place during that time. And basically, like I said, I was making these videos as far as self-therapy for me, and I got to the place where I said, you know what, I'm going to start sharing these videos, because during the time when I felt not so, not feeling all too, good about myself, I would watch my videos. I would watch them over, and I would see this confident, sister, that's operating her power, of, being true to thyself, that has went through something and has overcome. And that would encourage me. And this is me watching myself, all right? This is me watching myself. And the energy that I was giving off, I was feeding myself, because, these electrical devices do transfer energy. And yes, it's easy to be feeling some type of way where spiritually you feel low, and you watch somebody who is high spiritually, you would notice, especially the topic that you're speaking about, if it interests you, because you can relate to it, you're noticing yourself starting to pick back up. You feel good because here's somebody that's also, speaking on the topic that you can relate to. You know what I'm saying? and you know, you just see yourself in them, you know. But anyway, like I said, these videos have really been therapy for me. Now, let me get to the point I'm trying to make. Like I said, I always spoke about, you know, self-love. You know, even when I came to my spiritual awakening, you know, this self-love type thing, these experiences that I have been having since I've had a spiritual awakening, they always bring me back to self-love, self-love, self-love. And you know, even my guides, whatever, you know, every time I do a reading for myself, I'm always getting that one card telling me, you know, get back to self-love. And I'm like, I am self-love, you know, I am self-love. You know, why I keep, you know, getting the same message all the time from within, you know, from my guides, whatever, telling me, you know, to get back to self-love, you know, and forgive myself, you know. And finally, all of a sudden, it hit me, family. It just hit me. You know, all of a sudden, I just had this revelation. I'm like, wow. And I'm going to tell you what the revelation was. But let me just say this real quick. I'm always saying on my channel, you know, queens, you know, even though you don't feel like it, you know, see yourself as a queen. You know, you are who you say you are, okay? Or with women, you know how petty we are. We all in our feelings. We're so easy to tear each other down. You know, it's very seldom that we lift each other up. But it's nice to get to that place of, you know, having love for others, thinking of others than yourself, which really heals you within. And to speak life over somebody and to lift your brothers, your sisters up, you know, instead of tearing them down. Because only hurt people hurt people. You know, that's just the way it is, you know. You are what you attract, shall I say. But anyway, let me just say this though. But and then sometimes, you know, you could be somebody high vibration and good spirit, and people, they will still attack you because they don't like that light that is within you. Let me just say that. They see something in you that they don't see in themselves. So let me just say that as well. But anyway, y'all know I'm always talking about, you know, self-love. I'm calling my queens queens. I'm calling my kings kings. And I know for a lot of y'all, it goes one ear and out the other. And I get that because that was me in the beginning. But finally, once I got the revelation about this self-love thing, let me tell you, and all of this ties back into my last relationship that I had with my twin flame. They didn't really go as planned as I would hope that it would. And I'm saying this, you know, it will never happen, you know, but for such a time as this, right now, I need to detach, you know, and get back to me. Because a lot of times you can be so caught up in somebody, you lose sight of yourself, shall I say, all right? But anyway, and I kept getting this reading, you know, get back to self-love, you know, love yourself, you know, forgive yourself, you know, look at this, don't look at your situation as being bitter, you know, see it as a lesson, all right? And see it as an experience. And basically what you had, what you was attracted to was the lesson. And it didn't make sense to me. I'm like, the lesson? You know, and I mean by when relationships go sour, you know, but you have to really think about what I'm saying. You know, a lot of times we are attracted to the lesson, all right? And there is a lesson in every relationship that we go through, all right? But anyway, I got to the point. I'm like, man, I'm sitting here telling my viewers, you know, self-love, and, you know, obviously I'm still having issues with it myself, you know. And then finally, all of a sudden, I had this revelation. I just give all honor to the Most High God. I'm so grateful. I started to close my eyes and I started to meditate, all right? I started to meditate on self-love, okay? Just the word self-love. I started meditating on it. And now, for those who don't know, you know, your sister, when I came to my spiritual awakening, a part of it was my third eye had awakened. I call it my spiritual eyes, all right? And I became very sensitive. I became empathy and all of that, okay? But still, all of that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. But I'm getting ready to start talking about going within myself. So that's why I brought that up, okay? And I know a lot of you can relate to that. Once I started to go within myself and I started to meditate on the word self-love, all right? All of a sudden, I just had this epiphany. I started to okay. Many of you remember that post that I had put up a while back. Some of you don't. I had put up some kind of post saying, set your intentions to every day to say, you know, the self-love and appreciation and respect that I have for myself. I wish to see it in the world reflected back at me in abundance, all right? And it is good to set intentions, all right? It is so good to set your intentions. Okay, now let me get to the point. I've been saying this right here every day, and it has been helping me. Cause now every day I'm sitting, I'm expecting, you know, that which I love about myself. I'm expecting to see it in the world, and I'm noticing more people are responding to me differently, you know. So it is definitely something to the word, the power of the spoken word. Let me just say that. But once I went within myself, all right, and I focused on the word self-love, okay, and I was still, you know, visualizing. I started to visualize, you know, me being with someone who loves me the way I love myself, all right? Now, this is the kicker right here. As I was meditating and going within myself, I started to see images, okay? I was not seeing me as though I'm being treated good by somebody else. Let me see, how can I say this? Well, let me just say it this way. I was seeing images of me being in the body of the male. Let me just say it like that. I was seeing images of me being in the body of the male of the opposite sex, you know, that I'm believing for to come into my life, right? I was seeing him how I wanted to be treated, all right? I was seeing him in the way how I wanted to be loved, all right? I was seeing myself in the car because I love to travel, joyriding, you know, just simple things, you know. I was seeing us, you know, riding around, and I was pretty much in his body looking at me. I was seeing myself in the passenger seat, and I was just smiling. I was happy, and I was, you know, touching myself. Let me hear me out. I was touching myself in the way that I like to be touched, all right? And I was looking at myself as being the, you know, as being the other person looking at me. I was actually looking at myself. I was looking at myself outside of myself. You know what I mean? I was pretty much looking. I was pretty much looking at myself as being the. I'm gonna say. I'm going to say twin flame, or I can say the soulmate. But I was seeing myself being them looking at me, and I never did see their face. All right, I never did see their face, but I was seeing a male arm, you know, caressing me in the way that I like to be caressed, treating me in the way I like to be treated, and the whole time I was just smiling. I'm like, yeah, you know, this is what I've been believing for, and holding me the way I like to be holded, you know, talking to me in the way that I like to be talked to, shall I say, and that has a lot to do with being respected and appreciated. And I was seeing him doing the things that I like to do. You know what I'm saying? I was seeing myself sitting on the couch, you know, and, you know, he would just come over and like kiss my hand or kiss my neck, and just basically, basically what I'm saying is, when I started meditating on this word self-love, I started thinking about all the things that I love about myself, and I was seeing that mate, that soulmate, or that twin flame treating me this way, and I was actually seeing me. I was seeing me. I was hugging me. I was kissing me. That's right. I was kissing me, and many of you get where I'm going with this. It's like instead of you seeing yourself being treated by someone, and you actually got an idea who this person is, you know, because you're putting yourself in that body, but you're visualizing this other person. I wasn't visualizing the other person. I pretty much was the other person, shall I say. That's the difference. I was the other person, and I was looking out of their eyes, looking at me, seeing the beauty that I liked about me. I hope that makes sense to many of you. It pretty much like flipping the script, you know. Don't pretty much look at you from your perspective of how you want to be treated, but see yourself as the other person, how they see you, the way you love, the way you see about yourself, the things that you love about yourself, and how you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, then all of a sudden I got this epiphany, I got this revelation, you know, write down the things that you love about yourself, / things that you don't like about yourself. Then once you do that, see which one has the most. And after you do that, then don't worry about if the thing that you don't like about yourself is more than what you like about yourself. Don't worry about that. Then move that to the side. Focus on what you do like about yourself. Look at that list. Now, maybe you are very, 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 very spiritual. Okay, like your sister, you're very, very spiritual. Write about those things that you love about when you go within yourself, what you see. Write those things down. Don't write about the things that you um don't like that you see. Write about the things that you do see. All right. And maybe I should have said in the beginning, write about the things that you love about yourself versus what you don't like about yourself. The thing that you don't like, the thing that you don't like about yourself, I'm going to make a correction. Don't write that down. Do not write that down. So I apologize. I was talk fast. Sometimes I'm talking more than I'm thinking. Write the thing that you love about yourself. Don't focus on what you don't like about yourself. Then, when it comes to spiritual things, the things that you see within yourself is, if many of you see visually within yourself with your third eye, write these things down. Or if many of you remember your dreams, if they are good dreams, write these things down that you see within yourself, even when you're dreaming, that are good. Don't worry about the bad. Write the things down that you see within yourself when you are meditating. Don't worry about the bad. We talking about good things. Look at that list. Look at that list, all right? Like I said, the negative stuff, do not write down. Only focus on the good things. I don't even care if it's less than 5 fingers, all right, that you love about yourself. Look at those things and focus on those things. Meditate on those things. And then when you start to meditate and on the word self-love, all right, and you look at that list every day, all of a sudden you're going to start seeing yourself being treated that way within, all right? Basically, your reality should start to shift and change, all right? Everything starts within, all right? Everything starts within. You should eventually start noticing outwardly how your reality, all right, your reality start to change for the better, for your highest good. As far as you're going to notice people that's not for your highest good will be taken out for whatever reason. And don't get mad that door started to close, okay? And it's easy for me to say that, I know that. But it's for your highest good. Embrace that door that's closing. And also embrace the doors that are opening, because these are good things that are trying to come to you. But when we try to hold on to things that are not good for us, shall I say, all right? We don't make room for the good things to come. So like I said, once you get your list, close your eyes and meditate on the word self-love. And focus only on those good things that you love about yourself. Focus only on those good things that you love about you spiritually, that you see within yourself. Focus on all the good things that you see when you are in dreaming, okay? In your dream, shall I say, that you see, that you like. You know what I'm saying? Focus on these things, and you'll be surprised, family. It's like all of a sudden I start feeling better about myself. You know, the person that I was so into, I don't think about them as much anymore. And when I do, it's like that's my brother in the spirit. I don't feel no type of way. I mean, I've already said that I have forgiven him, and I have, but I'm just saying, I don't, I'm focused on myself, because I know that the love I have I know that the self-love I have for myself, I'm going to see it outwardly, and it's going to show outwardly, all right? As within, so without. I don't want to make these videos long, but I'm just trying to, be my sister's keeper, my brother's keeper. This video is not so much about, women empowerment, my brothers, may this video be a blessing to you as well. May I'm speaking on some certain key things that you need to, hear about as well for yourself. Self-love is everything. I know I say, oh, self-love, 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 but maybe it's how we view that word self-love. We got to put some action to it, and it's good to write things down. When you have a vision, or write it down, make it plain. It's good to write things down, because I'm starting to do that now. Write it down, your intention. Write it down, the good things that you love about yourself. Don't worry about the negative things. Write only the good things that you love about yourself. I don't care if it's less than 5 fingers. Write them down. They're things that you love about yourself, all right? Write down those 5 things that you love about yourself when you go within, what you see, okay? The things that you have been blessed to see, all right, through the veil. All these beautiful things, it has been happening to you, all right? With even it's out here in this realm, you know what I'm saying? Write these good things down. Write down the good things that you see in your dream world, all right? And just focus on these things when you're in meditation, all right? And you'd be surprised, as within, so without. The ultimate change starts within, but eventually just keep walking this thing out, family. Keep walking this thing out. Keep looking at that list every day. You can start seeing, you can start noticing your mood changing. You will start thinking differently. I know this morning I just woke up just feeling good about myself. And the things I love about myself, I was, smiling about it, and I just felt this overwhelming feeling of expectation. I was expecting something good to happen to me. Like yesterday, I had this overwhelming feeling. I'm going to hear good news today, and I know this is sort of like what would they call it? Like law of attraction and all of that. But when it comes to like words, the words that we speak, it is life in these words, all right? And because our words are energy, but it's true. By and by, and over time, you're gonna start thinking differently. You're gonna start feeling differently, and when you start feeling good, these are the energies that's you're going to attract. You will start attracting good things to you. All right, the way you feel about yourself is what you're going to start to attract about yourself. But all this self-love talk, we can self-love all we want. As far as saying the words, it's the feeling that we have to feel. It's the feelings. So one way to get to that feeling, all right, is to focus on the good things. That's our problem. That's been my problem. I do my best to focus on the good things, but still those bad things, they ain't that far from there. I can easily go there, but I'm not going to go there. I'm focusing on the good things, to get your mind out those other things that, are not good for us to think about, because it has you going a positive, negative, positive, negative. It needs to be a balance, all right? Focus on the good things, all right? Make that your focus, that you love about yourself. That way you're going to attract that which you are, all right? It's plain and simple. And like I said, when you close your eyes, see that person that you are believing for. Put yourself in their shoes, how they are treating you, all right? Put yourself in their shoes, how they are treating you. And you seeing yourself through their eyes, how they're treating you, how they're making you feel, and doing things for you, put that smile on your face, visualize these things, all right? So I'm just sharing this family because I care, and I know it's going to help somebody. But you know what? Talk is cheap. You're going to have to, make the necessary steps to act on this and try it for yourself. Give yourself a week, family, and get back with me. Get back with me. Give yourself a week, all right? And many of you can reach me at qmccwest@gmail.com if you want to write me and let me know how this right here, little exercise, has been working for you as far as renewing your mind, got you thinking more positive, because you need that for you to experience the transformation of manifestation. You need that. Everything is based on feelings, So I just want to share this with you, family, because your sister right now, I'm on a spiritual high. I'm on cloud 9, and I love the way I'm feeling, but it all has to do with the revelation I have received from within, because like I said, my guides, my angels, they've been trying to get me to this place. Like I said, I've been saying self-love, but I still wasn't really operating in it as I should, and I wasn't feeling it as I should, all right? I was just talking the talk, all right, but I wasn't really walking the walk. Now I'm more walking the walk now, all right? But I love you in Christ. I thank you for checking your sister out. Corinne Blessed Child, all right? I'm only saying this because I'm going to post this on another site as well. But Corinne Blessed Child on YouTube, that's your sister. And on Facebook, I go by Corinthia, all right? Seek and you shall find. You will find me, because y'all know how I look, all right? That's all I'm going to say. And bye for now, all right? And please know, I don't accept just anybody as no friends, all right? I'm good with energy. I can pick up on your energy, and this protects me. And I know whether you're sincere or not, all right? So peace and love to you all, and bye for now.